Welcome to the longest running quiz show in the area. Categories. High school students compete to answer questions on topics from art to science, history to current events. And now, here's your categories host, John Bartell.
Hi, welcome to Categories in our tournament championship game of 2019-2020 as the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves, coached by Caitlin Donahue, take on the Blue Valley West Jaguars, coached by Lindsay Burgess and Tamara Ullman. Let's go ahead and meet our contestants first from Southwest.
Hi, I'm John, the Price is Right Price, and I'm a senior.
Hello, I'm Ferris, the Brow Badair, and I'm a senior.
Hello, my name is Dominic, the Dominator DeChico, and I'm a senior.
Hello, I'm Samuel Slam Butler, and I'm also a senior.
My name's Luke, and I'm a junior.
And our contestants from West.
I'm Colby, I'm a senior.
I'm Ryan, I'm a junior.
I'm Aditya, I'm a senior.
I'm Liam, I'm a sophomore.
I'm Shashir, I'm a freshman.
All right, in categories here in the first round, we will take turns answering questions from different categories. If a team responds correctly, they will earn a point for their school. If not, the other team will get a chance to steal that category. We did a coin toss before we started recording. It was won by Blue Valley West, so Jaguars, here is the first category. It is U.S. history. How many states were in the Union on that September night in 1814 when Francis Scott Key saw the Star-Spangled Banner still flying after a British bombardment? Colby.
21.
Sorry, that's incorrect. Timberwolves, chance to steal this U.S. history question. How many states were in the Union on that September night in 1814 when Francis Scott Key saw the Star-Spangled Banner still flying after a British bombardment? Ferris?
23.
18. Timberwolves, we are staying with you. Science, specifically anatomy. There are 6 spaces between bones of a baby's skull. These spaces grow together, normally closing by the second year. What are these cranial spaces called? Time. Jaguars, chance to steal this science anatomy question. Bring on.
Sutures.
Cannot accept that. We're looking for fontanelles. Jaguars, you do get the next question. It is current events. Name the host of the long-running Bravo show Inside the Actors Studio, who recently died at age 93. Liam?
John Lipton.
Cannot accept that. Timberwolves, chance to steal this current events question. Name the host of the long-running Bravo TV show Inside the Actors Studio, who recently died at age 93. James Lipton. James. Timberwolves, we are staying with you. It is media and radio broadcast is the category. With what 3 words did President Franklin Delano Roosevelt begin his fireside chats? Ferris?
Good afternoon, America.
Cannot accept that. West, chance to steal this radio broadcast and media category. With what 3 words did President Franklin Delano Roosevelt begin his fireside chats? Brian?
Good evening, America.
It's actually my fellow Americans. All right, Jaguars, here we go. Art history is the category. The term Impressionism was originally a scornful word. It was first used in 1874 by a journalist ridiculing a seascape called Impression Sunrise. Who painted it? Rayon?
Monet.
It is Monet. Over to you, Timberwolves. U.S. geography. Part of Niagara Falls is in Canada. The other part is in what state? Ferris.
New York.
It is in New York. Back to you, West. U.S. government. What was the federal law passed by Congress to enforce the 18th Amendment? Colby?
The Volcker Act.
Cannot accept the Volcker Act. Timberwolves, chance to steal this U.S. government question. What was the federal law passed by Congress to enforce the 18th Amendment? The Volstead Act. Southwest, current events is your category. Joe Biden won 9 states that held primaries on Super Tuesday, but Bernie Sanders won California, the state with the most delegates. How many states hold their primaries on Super Tuesday? Go ahead, Ferris.
12.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Jaguars, same question. Chance to steal this current events question. Joe Biden won 9 states that held primaries on Super Tuesday, but Bernie Sanders won California, the state with most delegates. How many states hold their primaries on Super Tuesday? Liam?
14.
14. Staying with you, Jaguars. Sports is the category. Which golf course near Carmel, California has been called, quote, greatest meeting of land, sea, and sky? Colby.
Pebble Beach.
It is Pebble Beach. Back to you, Southwest. U.S. history is the question. In what state was President Bush when the terrorists struck the U.S. on September 11th? Dominic.
Florida.
He was in Florida. Back to you, West. Vocabulary, word origin. What is the meaning of the Latin root in the following words? Evident, provide, television, video. Rayon.
To see.
To see. Back to you, Timberwolves. Mathematics is the category. What figure can be, or what geometric figure can be defined as the locus of points in a plane that are equidistant from 2 fixed points? John?
An ellipse.
It is not an ellipse. Jaguars, chance to steal this mathematics question. Rayon?
Foci.
I cannot accept that either. It's a straight line. It's a straight line. Jaguars, we are staying with you. Literature is the category. I'll give you the pupil, and you give me the equally well-known teacher. So I'm looking for the teacher of Alexander the Great. Colby?
Aristotle.
Aristotle. Back to you, Southwest. Government and economics is the category. Which amendment prohibited the federal government and the states from setting the voting age higher than 18? John.
The 26th.
It is the 26th. Back to you, West. Tools and devices is the category under general knowledge. This device uses only gravity as a power source. Its purpose is to transfer a liquid out of a container and send it to a lower level. Name it. Liam.
A siphon.
It is a siphon. Back to you, Southwest. Literature is the category. What was so unique about Dr. Dolittle? Dominic?
He could speak to animals.
Speak to animals. Back to you, Jaguars. General knowledge. What clock, or what kind of clock, has moving parts 93 million miles away, or 8,000 miles in diameter, depending how you look at it? Colby?
A sundial.
It is a sundial. Southwest, coming back to you, vocabulary is the category. Starting with the C, give me the word that means a special quality of leadership that inspires unswerving devotion. Sam?
Charisma.
Charisma. West, coming back to you, mathematics is the category. If one angle of a right triangle is 30 degrees and the shortest side is 7, what are the measurements of the 2 remaining sides? Rayon?
7, root 3, and 14.
Very good. Timberwolves, sports is your category. The record for the longest field goal in NFL history is 64 yards. Held by which player? Ferris?
Sebastian Janikowski.
I'm sorry, I cannot accept that. Jaguars, chance to steal the sports category. The record for the longest field goal in NFL history is 64 yards. Held by which player? Rayon.
Adam Vinatieri.
It's actually Matt Prater. Matt Prater. West, staying with you. U.S. geography is the category. The state bird is the chickadee, and the tree is the white pine. It ranks 39th in size amongst all the states, but it's the largest state in New England. Colby.
Maine.
It is Maine. General knowledge, Timberwolves. Culinary arts. This plant was once used as a charm against witchcraft. A member of the carrot family, its leaves and seeds are used primarily in soups, salads, and pickles. What is this spice? Dominic?
Sage.
It is not sage. West, chance to steal this general knowledge culinary arts question. The plant was once used as a charm against witchcraft. A member of the carrot family, its leaves and seeds are used primarily in soups, salads, and pickles. Colby?
Dill.
It is dill. Staying with you, West, history explorers is the next category. This Florentine astronomer was unequaled in calculating latitude and longitude, which is why both Spain and Portugal sent him on voyages to the New World between 1497 and 1504. Name him. Rian.
Henry the Navigator.
Cannot accept that. Timberwolves, chance to steal this history explorers question. This Florentine astronomer was unequaled in calculating latitude and longitude, which is why both Spain and Portugal sent him on voyages to the New World between 1497 and 1504. Name him. John.
Vasco da Gama.
It's not Vasco da Gama, it's Vespucci, Amerigo Vespucci. Timberwolves, we are staying with you. World geography is the category. Which of these African countries is on the west coast? Kenya, Senegal, Tanzania? Luke?
Senegal.
It is Senegal. Jaguars, coming back to you. Economics is the category. An economic theory of the 16th and 17th century that a country should export more than it imports and store its wealth in gold. Rian?
Mercantilism.
Very good, yes. Southwest, coming back to you. Poetry is the category. Listen to this line from the poem Invictus by William Henley and give me the next line. Here is the line. I am the master of my fate. Sam?
I'm the captain of my soul.
That is exactly right. West, coming back to you. Science, species. What were the first vertebrates to breed on land? Colby?
Reptiles.
It is reptiles. Back to you, Southwest. Grammar is the category. Correct this sentence. He has less than a dozen friends. Ferris.
He has fewer than a dozen friends.
Yes, very good. Back over to you, West. U.S. history. What world-famous American author was appointed as American ambassador to Spain in 1842? Colby?
Longfellow.
It's not Longfellow. Timberwolves, chance to steal this U.S. history question. What world-famous American author was appointed as American ambassador to Spain in 1842? Luke.
Mark Twain.
Pardon me?
Mark Twain.
It's not Mark Twain. It's Washington Irving. Washington Irving. We are staying with you, Timberwolves. World geography is the question. The capital of Indonesia is Jakarta. It's located on what island? Luke.
Java.
It is located on Java. And that tone does denote the end of our first round, as we have a score of Blue Valley Southwest 9 and Blue Valley West 12. Once we started rolling, we got some great questions answered there. All right, as you look at our tournament graphic here on our screen, how both teams got here, Blue Valley Southwest advanced by beating Shawnee Mission East in the first round, and Blue Valley West advanced by beating Blue Valley North. All right, we're ready to start our second round, which is our lightning round, in which questions are placed on the floor for either team to answer. Same rules apply. If a team answers correctly, they earn a point. If they don't answer correctly, the other team will get a chance to steal the category. As tradition here on categories, we will start off with our 2-point look and listen question, which will be displayed on a monitor here in the studio as well as on the screen for those watching at home. Here we go. Here is the look and listen question for our championship game. The color red in this sign used to advertise what additional amenity using similar tools? Dominic.
A barbershop.
I cannot accept that. Colby.
Shampoo.
Cannot accept that. The red is used to symbolize bloodletting or surgery, believe it or not. Barber's multi-talented. All right, here we go. On with the rest of the lightning round. In snowboarding, the category is sports, by the way. In snowboarding, a right-handed stance is called regular, standing like a lefty is called, Colby?
Goofy.
Goofy. General knowledge for both teams. Awards, to be specific. In what field is the George Foster Peabody Award given? Dominic.
Literature.
Cannot accept literature. Jaguars, chance to steal this general knowledge question. In what field is the George Foster Peabody Award given? Rian?
Journalism.
Cannot accept that either. We're looking for specifically radio and television. Radio and television. Musicals for both teams. Starts off with two selections. No Place Like London and The Worst Pies in London are songs from which musical? Dominic.
Sweeney Todd.
It is Sweeney Todd. Science, meteorology for both teams. There are numerous types of clouds. Name the one that actually touches the Earth's surface. Rian?
Fog.
It is just fog, yes. Literature, quotations is the next category. Mark Twain once wrote, quote, "It ought to be set aside among the dead languages, for only the dead have time to learn it." What is this language? Rian?
Latin.
Not Latin. Timberwolves, chance to steal this question. Ferris?
Hebrew.
German. German. European history for both teams. What Soviet leader forced the collectivization of agriculture, steered his nation through World War II? Colby?
Joseph Stalin.
Stalin. World geography, specifically production. Which island is the world's third largest producer of tea? Liam?
Sri Lanka?
It is Sri Lanka. All right, this is the time in our second half that we are going to do our team theme huddle, in which I will ask two questions. It is the responsibility of the team captain to ring in after the teams deliberate both questions. Once again, both questions must be answered correctly in order to earn the 2 points. If both are not answered correctly, the other team will get a chance to steal. The category is deserts. Question 1. This region stretches from Las Vegas, Nevada to Barstow, California. Question 2. Some areas of this desert have had no measurable precipitation in an estimated 200. Colby.
The Mojave Desert and the Atacama Desert.
I cannot accept that. I will finish reading question 2. Some areas of this desert have had no measurable precipitation in an estimated 200 million years. Ferris.
Death Valley and the Atacama Desert.
Cannot accept that. We're looking for the Mojave Desert, but the Antarctic Desert. Antarctic Desert. No points awarded on our team theme huddle. Back to our regular play here in the lightning round. Both teams, current events. Deadly tornadoes ravaged parts of which state last week? Liam.
Tennessee.
It is Tennessee. Mathematics for both teams. Find the distance between these 2 points. 4, 5, and -2, -3. Aditya.
10.
It is 10. Next is 6, 8, 10 triangle. Economics for both teams. Of the energy used in an average home, 75% is consumed by just 8 appliances. Name 4 of them. Colby.
Air conditioner, microwave, oven, refrigerator.
I'm sorry, cannot accept that. Chance to steal, Timberwolves, same question. Economics is the category. Ferris.
Washer, dryer, dishwasher, and microwave.
Microwave is not on the list. Microwave's not on the air conditioner, dryer, furnace, freezer, oven, the Ranger stove, refrigerator, and water heater. Science, chemistry for both teams. Starts off with a list. Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. What name is given? Colby.
Alkali earth metals.
Yes, very good. Music for both teams. This record sold about 3 million copies in the 50s. Patti Page popularized it. Name the song, which is the official song of this southern state mentioned in the title. Colby?
Sweet Home Alabama.
It is not Sweet Home Alabama. Timberwolves, chance to steal this music category. This record sold about 3 million copies in the 50s. Patti Page popularized it. Name the song, which is the official song of this southern state mentioned in the title. It's the Tennessee Waltz. Tennessee Waltz. Vocabulary, specifically word origin. The Latin word umber, as in umbrella, has what meaning? Colby?
Dark.
Cannot accept dark. Timberwolves, chance to steal this vocabulary and word origin. The Latin word umber, as in umbrella, has what meaning? Luke?
Shadow.
Shadow or shade, yes. Both teams, sports is the category. Croquet is a popular outdoor lawn game in which players use mallets to hit balls through narrow arches. Colby?
Wickets.
They are called wickets, and that is the answer. U.S. geography. We now call it Denali. What did we used to call it? Colby?
Mount McKinley.
Mount McKinley. Music for both teams. Name the 3 solo instruments joined by the orchestra in Beethoven's Triple Concerto. Aditya?
Violin, viola, cello.
Cannot accept that. Timberwolves, chance to steal this music category. Name the 3 solo instruments joined by the orchestra in Beethoven's Triple Concerto. Luke?
Violin, cello, bass.
Close. Violin, cello, and piano. Both teams, here we go. Science, planetary distance. In this case, it's not a planet, but we'll continue. Science, astronomy. Let's just go astronomy. Within 10,000 miles, what is the average distance between the center of the Earth and the center of its moon? Ferris?
120,000.
Can you repeat that, please?
120,000.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Jaguars, chance to steal this science astronomy question. Within 10,000 miles, what is the average distance between the center of the Earth and the center of the moon? Aditya?
40,000.
It's actually 238,857.
Whoops.
Shakespeare is the next category. Who won Demetrius in Shakespeare's Midsummer Night's Dream? Dominic?
Helena?
Yes, very good.
Thank you.
U.S. history for both teams. What Michigan island has the headquarters of John Jacob Astor's American Fur Company? Colby?
Mackinac
It is
Island.
Mackinac. General knowledge for both teams. In 1952, these two joined forces to develop a hybrid corn that left fewer kernels unpopped. Charles Bowman was one of them. Who was the other? John?
Orville Redenbacher.
That's who it was. Spelling is the next category. Defined as the military draft. Spell. Ryan?
CONSCRIPTION.
Conscription. Very good. Government for both teams. By what title are members of the Supreme Court known? Sam?
Justices.
They are justices. Musicals again for both teams. Which of these original cast members from Wicked made their Broadway debut in the musical Rent? Dominic?
Idina Menzel.
Very good. Psychology is the next category for both teams. Psychologists divide a person's memory system into 3 stages. Each of them has a different time span. Name any 2 of them. Colby?
Short-term and long-term.
Yep, and the other would be sensory. Literature for both teams. Pudd'nhead Wilson is a novel about race relations in antebellum America. Name of the author. Aditya.
Mark Twain.
It is Mark Twain. Science, chemistry for both teams. What is the temperature of the triple point of water? John?
270 degrees Kelvin.
Yes. Or 0 degrees Celsius. You've made me think a little bit there. All right, here we go. Movies is the next category. In what state was The Shinings over? John?
Colorado.
It is Colorado. World geography for both teams. Name the 2 European countries with the letter Z in their names. Switzerland, and the Czech Republic. Military history quotations for both teams. Which Civil War general declared, quote, "The war is over, the rebels are our countrymen again"?
Grant.
It was Grant. Literature, poetry, it starts off with a quote. By the shores of the Gitchagumi, by the shining big sea water, begins the poem Hiawatha. Name the author. It was Longfellow. Grammar for both teams. In English, there are 7 main classes of pronouns. Name any 3. Dominic?
He, she, they.
Cannot accept that. West, chance to steal this grammar question. In English, there are 7 main classes of pronouns. Name any 3. Rayon?
Gender, ownership, and plurality.
Cannot accept that. We're looking for demonstrative, indefinite, interrogative, personal, possessive, reflexive, and relative. That tone does denote the end of our contest, however, and we do have a champion this year of Blue Valley West with a score of 26 and Blue Valley Southwest 17. Please stay tuned as we are going to have our coaches present their trophies to their teams. Congratulations to both teams on outstanding regular seasons and performances in the tournament for this year. I'd like to present Coach Donahue the second place trophy for our tournament this year, and you can say a couple words to your team. Absolutely.
Thank you. I would like to thank the Shawnee Mission School District and the categories crew here for another tremendous season. Thank you to my guys as well. It's been a blast, and congratulations Blue Valley West and all of the teams who competed this season. Thanks.
And congratulations to our tournament champion, the Blue Valley West Jaguars, and Coach Burgess. Here's the trophy, and you can say a couple words to your team.
Well, I just wanted to say that I'm so proud of our Jaguars here. I know this is a really special opportunity for our seniors, especially, who this will be their last categories competition. And special thank you to Colby MacArthur, who is our team captain, who I know with me being new at West this year and as the coach, he has totally led our team to the victory and helped me to know the ropes of this, and this has absolutely been a collaborative effort, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you. You all stepped up today, and I'm so thankful to all the cast and crew here for making this possible, and congratulations to you guys as well. I know that you have all worked so hard, so thank you.
Congratulations to both teams again. We had a great regular season. We had a great tournament. Congratulations once again to Blue Valley West for being our tournament champions. Please join us next year for our 2020-2021 season, as we will continue to bring you the best and brightest minds of high school students all across Johnson County.